Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Source Sports, Steph Curry hits 4,000 career threes in Warriors blowout win. Steph Curry made history Thursday night, becoming the first NBA player to hit 4,000 career three-pointers. The milestone came during the Golden State Warriors' dominant 130-104 victory over the Sacramento Kings, their sixth straight win. Curry, who needed just 2 threes to reach the mark, got number 3,999 in the first quarter with a catch-and-shoot splash from the left wing off a feed from Jonathan Kuminga. Number 4,000 came in the third quarter after a scramble led to Moses Moody finding Curry on the right wing. A quick pump fake and release sealed the historic shot. Special moment, Curry said post-game. To do it in front of my home fans. I felt the energy. The 36-year-old sharpshooter now stands alone atop a record he continues to redefine. Draymond Green added 23 points, including 4 threes, while Kuminga scored 18 in his return from injury. The Warriors, currently 6th in the West, are firing on all cylinders as the postseason approaches. Hit it on the number, Curry said with a smile. It's a really cool milestone. Let's see how far we can push this thing. Since acquiring star forward Jimmy Butler at the trade deadline, the Golden State Warriors have posted a 12-2 record and are rising out of the mediocrity that had previously defined much of their season. Now sitting as the 6th seed in the Western Conference, Butler has brought both his trademark defensive intensity and offensive explosiveness to the Warriors, opening up the team's offense through his ability to drive to the rim and draw contact. Through his 13 games with Golden State, Butler is averaging 17.6 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 5.7 assists in 31.8 minutes. While some have doubted the 35-year-old's commitment level and maturity throughout his career, it has become clear that his heart is with the Warriors this season and that he will be an X-factor for a potential playoff run. Hield moves up all-time three-point list. Bahamian professional basketball player Shavano Buddy Hield has climbed to number 16 on the National Basketball Association's (NBA) all-time made three-pointers list, surpassing fellow Bahamian and national team teammate Eric Gordon. Hield achieved this milestone during a game on Monday night, in which his team, the Golden State Warriors, won against the Portland Trail Blazers with a score of 130-120. Hield finished 6-for-9 from behind the three-point arc, bringing his career total to 2,089 made three-pointers. Gordon, who is now at number 17, has 2,084 successful three-point shots. Next on Hield's list to pass is Paul Pierce, who sits at number 15 with 2,143 made three-pointers in over 1,300 games. Remarkably, Hield reached the 16th spot in less than 700 games. Last season, the Philadelphia 76ers acquired Hield at the trade deadline in hopes of enhancing their three-point shooting. During his stint with the Sixers, Hield played 32 games and maintained a 39% shooting accuracy from beyond the arc, attempting an average of 7 shots per game. However, Hield faced challenges during the playoffs, participating in only 4 out of 6 games and averaging 13 minutes on the court. His performance in Game 6 of their first-round series against the New York Knicks was noteworthy, catching the attention of other teams, but the Sixers decided not to retain him. Following the playoffs, the Warriors executed a sign-and-trade deal with the Sixers, securing Hield's services with a 4-year contract. Since joining the Warriors, Hield has been consistent, making 37% of his three-point attempts over 65 games. Meanwhile, Gordon, who signed with the Sixers in the offseason, is out with a wrist injury. He underwent surgery and is currently in the recovery phase. Despite being active in the league, Gordon's injury has temporarily halted his contribution on the court. Hield's journey from the Sixers to the Warriors and his rapid ascent on the three-point list highlights his skill and determination. As he continues to shoot from beyond the arc, he remains a key player for the Warriors, contributing to their offensive strategy and aiming to climb further up the all-time list. Kevin Durant's price on the market seemingly precludes potential Warriors reunion. As the Golden State Warriors soar upwards in the Western Conference standings and the Phoenix Suns sit outside of play-in contention, it is hard not to think about what might have been. Kevin Durant, who won 2 championships and was named Finals MVP twice with the Warriors, has long been rumored to be a trade candidate for the Suns. Since acquiring Durant from the Brooklyn Nets, Phoenix have never really been able to live up to the expectations of their star-studded squad. The Warriors were interested in reuniting with Durant before they ultimately traded for Jimmy Butler. It was Durant who vetoed a trade back to Golden State, citing that he did not want to leave Phoenix in the middle of the season. While this development ultimately worked out for the Warriors, who have gone 12-2 since their acquisition of Butler, a potential reunion with Durant had not been ruled out until recently when the Suns' potential asking price for the aging forward was reported. Duran Rankin of the Arizona Republic reported earlier this week that the Suns, who are increasingly likely to trade Durant this offseason, would expect 3 first-round picks and a young player in exchange for the 36-year-old forward. Durant, who is one of the greatest and most innovative scorers in NBA history, certainly still has some juice left in his tank despite the Suns' underwhelming season. Through 52 games this year, Durant is averaging 26.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 4.3 assists. Moreover, he is shooting 40.9% on three-point attempts and 52.7% overall, upticks from his first 2 years with the Suns. While the Warriors own their first-round picks from 2026 to 2029, it is unlikely that they would be willing to part with 3 of them in order to acquire Durant. Golden State, since signing Butler to a 2-year, $112 million extension, have set an apparent window on their newest star, along with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, who are now all contracted until 2027. Following the expiration of that period, and the impending retirements of Curry and Green, the Warriors are likely to need a serious rebuilding period during which the possession of the first-round picks will be vital. Furthermore, the Warriors have limited options to provide the type of young player that the Suns reportedly desire in exchange for Durant. While Brandon Podziemski and Jonathan Kuminga both fit the mold of established scorers, their respective inconsistencies throughout their short careers could mitigate the Suns' interest. While Durant's willingness to return to Golden State was already in question, if the Suns maintain their asking price, it will be almost impossible for the Warriors to orchestrate a reunion. And you, fan? What do you think about Kevin Durant's situation? Write to us in the comments.